to Wrestle Capsule. My name is B, and this is a channel where you're going to be getting your dose of pro wrestling talk. And today's going to be an interesting video because I've got a lot that I need to get off my chest. Everyone is talking about on social media right now. When it boils down to it, I've said this so many times in my videos. I even said it in my previous one, my Royal Rumble video. Fans will never be satisfied. One, I said, but then I also talked about how fans, sometimes these pro wrestling fans, these WWE fans, they just have this tunnel vision where they only see what they want. And I get it. Fans consume the product. I get it. Fans, sometimes they do give constructive criticism, but other times they just have such tunnel vision that they don't see the bigger picture. People are so pissed off with the fact that instead of Cody versus Roman for the Undisputed WWE Universal Championship at Wrestlemania 40, now it's seeming to be The Rock versus Roman Reigns for the Undisputed WWE Universal Championship. People are in uproar. People are disappointed. People are pissed off. They're just like, what is this for? Now we're going to have Cody Rhodes versus Seth Freakin Rollins because, I mean, Cody is not going to go NXT, okay? He's not going to go wrestle like Ilya Dragunov, okay? He's for the NXT Championship. That's not what he's going to do. He's going to go for Seth Freakin Rollins for the World Heavyweight Championship. And people are pissed off because and I'm not saying before you guys get all uppity, when this happened on SmackDown, my initial response, I was pissed. I was so pissed off. I was like, are you freaking kidding me? This is what we're gonna do? So Cody, after winning the Royal Rumble 2 times in a row, okay, he's a 2023-2024 Royal Rumble winner, okay? And now he has the opportunity to face the Tribal Chief once again at Wrestlemania to get the belt to finish the story. And now we're having The Rock come in out of nowhere? What the F is this? But to be totally honest with y'all, I didn't want either one. Let's be real. I'm gonna be honest with y'all because that's what I do on this channel. And even though I did make a joke on one of my shorts about, you know, Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes, and The Rock and all that stuff like that. It was a joke, but the point that I want to say right now is I didn't want neither of them. I didn't want to see Cody versus Roman Reigns, and I didn't want to see Roman Reigns versus The Rock. Call me a bad wrestling fan. I don't care. Let me tell you why. Cody versus Roman Reigns for the belt at WrestleMania 40. We all knew that Roman Reigns probably was going to retain and Cody Rhodes was going to lose again for the second time at a WrestleMania after winning the Royal Rumble a second time in a row. Like, that just looks bad. And why? Why is that my conclusion? Because of this whole thing with Roman Reigns surpassing, I think it's either surpassing or getting to Hogan's reign. And that, what does that end around, like SummerSlam or something like that? WWE Creative is giving us clues here, guys. Roman Reigns is not losing at WrestleMania 40. This man is going to surpass those days and then drop the belt. That's what I believe. So if that's the case, let's just go on this ride with me. So if that's the case, that means if Roman versus Cody would have happened at WrestleMania 40, Cody would have lost again. And what does that do for Cody? How was that him finishing the story? And even Cody said so himself in the ring before The Rock came out as he was talking to Roman Reigns. He wants to finish the story. He wants him. He wants that championship. He wants to take everything from the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns, but not right now. And him talking about how he was being counseled by other people, and one of those people being The Rock. And then, of course, The Rock comes out, and I mean, the crowd went off, but then it was a totally different story when I went on social media. People were pissed off. But let me tell you why I don't want to see Roman Reigns versus The Rock either. And the reason why I don't want to see that either is because I wanted to see that last year at WrestleMania 39 when we were, in Los Angeles. WrestleMania goes Hollywood, like it would have made sense, but for some reason that didn't work out. The Rock couldn't be in it. That's what I wanted. I wanted them to do that last year. I'm pretty sure other people wanted that too, but it didn't happen. So now they're trying to get it while they're getting this good and do it this year for WrestleMania. So I feel like WWE, more specifically creative, more specifically Triple H, are really in there. He's between a rock and a hard place with this, especially with what Vince McMahon had built up before Triple H really came in and took the reins, the majority reins of creative. Vince has been building this thing with Roman Reigns being untouchable for over 3 years. He's been doing this. He's been setting this junk up. I believe that wholeheartedly. So Triple H is trying to make it make sense. He's trying to have Cody Rhodes finish the story, but he's also trying to bring Roman Reigns face to face with The Rock. And if I had to pick, I would pick Rock versus Roman Reigns, even though I don't want to see it between, Cody and Roman or Roman and The Rock. I would pick Roman and The Rock because I want Cody to finish the story. I want Cody to get the Undisputed WWE Universal Championship this year. It's not going to happen at WrestleMania, but I want him to get it this year. So if that means Roman and The Rock got to go at it, then so be it. Now, for people who are just like, oh, The Rock came in out of nowhere, he took Cody's opportunity. There's just so much hate about this decision. And I could go ahead and continue to talk about, well, this was supposed to happen last year, but it didn't for, unforeseen circumstances. But I'd rather talk about storyline. Let's not talk about, outside of the storyline, The Rock couldn't do it because A, B, C, D, E, F, G. But the storyline itself, Roman has been wreaking havoc on the men's division. He's held these championships before it was unified and turned into Undisputed. He had 2 belts. He had both the belts. He had the WWE Championship and the Universal Championship. He held them suckers hostage and then unified them, had them unified, and continued to wreak havoc, continued to hold these belts hostage, continued to run through competitor after competitor after competitor with the help of his cousins, the bloodline. He's seemingly looking unstoppable right now. And then you have the cousin, the people's champ, the cousin, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, who is seeing what Roman has essentially done to the family. You have Jimmy and Jay hate each other. They hate each other's guts to the point where they were rolling on each other. They were 1 and 2 in the Royal Rumble and were ready to scrap. They have so much beef, and then they're at odds. Freaking Jay is at odds with not only his twin brother, but his other brother, Solo Sikoa, and all this beef with him and Jimmy leaving and coming back, all this stuff. The family is looking broken AF right now. And not only that, you have Roman Reigns, who's been continuously calling himself the tribal chief. He owns the island of relevancy. All this stuff. And it's just do people forget about the history of this family? Do people forget about Peter Maivia, The Rock's grandfather, the high chief? Come on, y'all. Oh my God. It just makes sense with this. And I'm not trying to sell you guys on it. What I'm trying to say is it makes sense. It was supposed to happen last year. I believe that. It was supposed to happen last year. It didn't happen. They're doing it this year. Doesn't mean that Cody Rhodes is not going to be able to finish the story. He's going to finish the story. If anything, this is helping him to finish the story, just not in the time that you expect. And it's crazy because people talk about how they want long-term booking. Long-term booking. We want a story. We want to go on the ride. You're literally going on the ride and y'all are complaining about it. It blows my mind. Now, everyone can have their opinion. I'm not pissing on people that have their opinion, but I'm just like, why don't you see it from this side? I might not like either of the choices that we have and really don't have a choice. Okay? WWE Creative made the decision. I'd rather see Roman Reigns and The Rock. I'd rather see that because we know, once again, that Roman Reigns is not going to lose the championship unless they don't care about Roman surpassing Hogan. Then if that's the case, I can't even see that. Of course, it would take Roman Reigns' cousin, The Rock, to check him, to come in and be like, you are destroying our family. How dare you call yourself the tribal chief? Your bloodline is dispersed, my dude. You're holding on by the skin of your teeth with having Jimmy and Solo on the same page. And even with Solo, he's ready to go solo. I've been talking about this for over a year about how I'm waiting for Solo Sikoa to literally go solo and be just like, F all y'all. I'm done. I'm going on my own. I'm the street champ. If you have not forgotten on NXT, I need to get out of here. This is Team Toxic. The Rock coming in and be like, yo, cuz, you 3 much right now. You're doing 3 much. Get your life together, sir. Get your life. Like, I am looking forward to the promos that are going to come out of this on this road to WrestleMania between The Rock and Roman. I feel like there's going to be a lot coming out of both of these men. They're family, but to knock Roman Reigns down a few pegs, okay? But I do want to address some of the other stuff that I've been seeing on social media where people have been making good points about, we got to see Cody Rhodes versus Seth Freakin Rollins again. How many times are we going to see that? We know Cody's going to win. Like, duh, and like all this stuff. Seth Freakin Rollins, he's nursing injury right now. Like, of course Cody's gonna win. That's not finishing the story. No matter how valuable and meaningful the World Heavyweight Championship is, not only in WWE, but is in Cody's family with his father. Like, regardless, that's not finishing the story. I get it, y'all. I get it. Think about this, y'all. This is what I feel like is going to happen with Seth Freakin Rollins versus Cody Rhodes for the World Heavyweight Championship. Regardless of who wins, I really do believe that Damian Priest is going to cash in. I feel like people have totally forgotten about Senior Money in the Bank. People have totally forgot that this man has his briefcase still, and I don't think that this man is going to cash in before WrestleMania. I feel it's going to be at the brim, and I feel like it would be crazy, and it honestly would make sense. It would be crazy, and it would make sense even if like in the middle, like to cash in on this match, on this Cody and Seth match, and win the World Heavyweight Championship, to just do a spit. Like, I feel like it would be so much more meaningful if Cody Rhodes beat Seth Freakin Rollins for the championship and then lost it in a cash-in to Damian Priest, because once again, it would shift Cody Rhodes' focus right back to where it needs to be, which is on destroying Roman Reigns and gaining the Undisputed WWE Universal Championship. Like, that makes for good storyline. It really does. Like, I hope WWE does that because I really want Damian to cash in. Like, he's held onto his purple briefcase for far too long. It needs to have an end. Oh, alright. But guys, I really want to hear what you think. Let me know in the comments down below whether you agree with me or not. That's totally fine. Everyone is entitled to their own opinion, but all I ask is that you keep it not toxic, okay? Just don't be toxic, because there's no need for that. But guys, yes, let me know what you think, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more episodes. Thank you guys so much for watching. Signing off. Bye.